been waiting for months for those balls to drop.
Won't let this moment pass us.
Good morning, how are you guys? Oh, I'm up super early this morning because I am going to the gym, but I am running late. Shep, you need a wee? Clearly not that much. Go have a wee. My spinning class starts at 7 and it is now 4 minutes to 7. I don't think I'm going to make it. If I don't make it in time for the class itself, I'm going to go and use the gym instead. I'm ready. I am dressed. For the gym, that is. Definitely not for work. You done? Great. So now I am off. See you in a bit. And this is the beginning of my class and I didn't think it was very fair to walk in halfway through. I did 15 minutes elliptical, 15 minutes rowing, and that's all the time I got today. It was a little bit later than I'd intended, but at least it's something. Better to be something than nothing. Tomorrow I can do more.
Excuse me if I look a bit rough today. I've just got up. It's now 9:15. Jen says I've got to get up because apparently we're having, next door's having a trees cut down today. We've got a little note today to remind us. Apparently the guy's coming 15 minutes ago. Just turn this radio off a second, Jen, while I tell these guys what's happening. Actually, I don't really know what's happening. Ideally, as a minimum, this tree here, ideally will get cut back at this fence. Boom, so everything that's hanging over, gone. And there's a tree behind an apple tree that sort of like hangs right over. You might be able to see a tiny bit of it there. That branch there hangs right over. It's got a load of apples on. That again should be gone. I don't care what happens to the rest. It'd be nice if she trims it down a little bit, but as long as everything that's overhanging is gone, that would be great. But the note that's there suggests that maybe she's getting rid of it. So if the tree's gone completely, we'll actually have some sunlight. It's just a shame it wasn't done at the beginning of summer. Then we could have had sun in the garden the whole time. Oh, you're ready for work?
Yeah, I'm going. And you're awake.
I'm half awake. So I wonder when he comes, how long he's going to be. We said that they can traipse through our garden in order to dispose of whatever waste they've got. I hope they don't make a mess of our garden. If they do, I'll be extremely frustrated. And you know what happens when I get annoyed. Shep was super happy and excited when I came downstairs. And he loves it when both of us are up. But now Jen's left, he seems a bit more sad. You watch him when we leave. Say bye-bye. See you later. He gets so excited when both of us are up. He just runs around like a maniac playing with toys and his tail is going crazy. He's so happy. But when one of us leaves, he's only half a dog. God, I look a state. Hello, gonna have your breakfast, mate. Gonna have your breakfast. Go on. Gonna have your breakfast. It's that way. The tree is coming down. Jen will be pleased. Half it's in our garden at the moment, though. Calm down, Shep. So the guy that's next door, cutting down next door's tree, has come into our garden and is clearing some stuff up, which is brilliant. That's exactly what he should be doing. I did explicitly ask next door to make sure that she knocked on our door and asked us before they come in to make sure that the dog wasn't outside. More importantly, to make sure there's no poo in the garden, so that the guy's not putting his stuff in the poo, standing in the poo. I was just trying to be courteous. You know, we have a dog, he shits places. But no, he's just in the garden, so he's probably got to get poo all over his fucking shoes, all over his ladders and stuff, and it's her fault for not asking. Seems to be doing a pretty good job of cutting down from this tree anyway. I don't know how much he's actually planning on taking out. I just seen the poor guy checking his feet. Yeah, he's stood in dog shit. Well, you should have knocked. Least you can do when you're coming in someone else's garden. It looks like the guy chopping the tree down's finally done, and the sun's come out as well, which is brilliant because it's been pretty miserable up until about now. It's a bit hard to show you this, but I can barely see the screen to explain it. But it's really done a good job of cutting a lot of that back. It's really hard to show you from outside. I might have to show you from out the window because the sun's glaring right at me. I can't even see the screen to point out what I want to point out. Right, so this tree has been trimmed back a hell of a lot, which we're really pleased with. It's almost in line with the fence. Unfortunately, I haven't brought it down very much. There's one branch from the apple tree that's still hanging over quite a bit, and it's got an apple there as well as another couple down here. So I think I'm just going to cut it off there myself at some point just to get rid of it. Unfortunately, it's not been cut down anywhere near as much as I'd hoped. And looking at it, I think that next summer, when the leaves start coming back out, I think it's going to be just as bushy and it's going to block just as much light from our garden. We've left our garden in a bit of a state. There's apples all over it, leaves all over it. The least he could have done was clear up. Hey Shep, you're a bit disappointed, aren't you? Yes, I'm disappointed too. He's disappointed. I've been informed by Jen that she is eating out without me tonight. She's going off for some meal with some people, and I'm not invited. Again, I never get invited to these things, so I'm not invited. I do need to fend for myself, and given that we've just started a bit of a health kick, I think Jen puts it, a bit of a diet, cooking for myself is not conducive to eating healthily, unfortunately, because I find it difficult to cook for myself. I'm happy to cook anything and everything for Jen and other people, but when it comes to cooking for myself, I can't be arsed. The question is, can I be arsed leaving the house to get anything else? Am I too lazy to leave the house that I actually end up having to eat something healthy? Shep's so cute. Just sat there staring at the garden, like, where's my trees gone? I've been waiting for months for those balls to drop. Okay, that just sounded weird. He doesn't have any balls. We cut them off when he was a pup. To be clear, we didn't cut them off. We took them to the vet that... Come on then, pup. We took them to a vet that cut them off. He did his job. We did ours, didn't we? Yeah, we did. We were good peoples. Mutilating our dog like that. Say hello. Hello. They're just here. There, see? No, just... What is it? When eye contact or lens contact, you just can't do it. I nearly gave in, but I didn't. I went for the soup instead. The super healthy option. I am concerned I may not be full after this. But there is only one way to find out, and that is to eat the damn thing. Shep's having his dinner too.
I got back in the dark today, so I haven't had the opportunity to fully appreciate how well the trees have been cut down outside. But I've got a feeling it hasn't been very well. I'm going to inspect in the daylight tomorrow. But in the meantime, I'm off to bed. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you liked that video. Good night, guys. See you tomorrow. I've been watching couple karaoke for too long. Now it's time for me to actually do some work. I think. I'm really hungry. I think it might be tea time. I need to stop eating. I need to do the curtains.